Hi, collective. This is Chan from Artemis Oracle. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I don't want to waste any time putting subscriber mode on. So I'm going to be answering yes or no questions for subscribers. But since I have no one here yet, I'm going to do a general reading. Let's see what Archangel Michael messages you need to know at this time. What messages do you need to know from Archangel Michael? I just shuffled this deck since the last time I used it. So the card I saw was the Archangel Michael is with you. Hey, Manette, how are you? Let's see what Archangel Michael messages you need to know at this time. What Archangel Michael messages does the collective need to know? Okay. I have a good, thank you. So I'm gonna get 3 messages. So far we got 1, 2, and 3. The first one we have is don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. I love that. Number 10. Number 20. No, it is not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So there's something you're considering doing. Right now is not the right time. And then another one, 38. Yes, you are correct. So if you had a question, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So don't settle for less. No, it is not yet time. And yes, you are correct. So whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. But there's something that if there's a decision you have to make too, there's still information that you need. You need to wait for the right time. I think I want to clarify this. No, do I? You will know what this means for you. But then look, 14, have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from those disquieting feelings holding you back. So I feel like this is separate. So there's something that, if there's something that you're afraid to do, or if there's something you feel like is holding you back, but it's tied to fear. But fear is a trap of the ego. That could be like, what if some of you are wanting something more, and some of you may be considering settling for something that's not exactly what you want, but it's saying don't settle for less. But the no is not yet time. Some of you may have a fear that you are wasting time, that you're losing time, like time is against you. But it's like, no, everything is happening for a reason. You have to go with the flow, let things unfold naturally, and also be patient. You will know when it's time for you to take action, when it's necessary for you. You don't want to be acting out of fear too. You don't want to be acting out of fear, out of ego. So continue to be patient. But with the sword being there too, you will get the clarity. Once you get the clarity, the message, the information that you need, then you'll know when it's the right time. Because that information, whatever is going to be the green light for you, is when you're going to sense when you need to take action. But also be honest with yourself. If there's something that you're wanting to take action with because you feel like you have to, make sure it's not tied to any fears. That FOMO, fear of missing out. Definitely do not do anything out of FOMO. And then 38, yes, you are correct. There's something that you have listened to, your intuition. Listen, keep doing whatever you're doing, keep going forward. Okay? Some of you probably want to quit something. Do not quit, okay? It's not the right time for you to quit because you're going to miss out on something too. Because you may feel like something's taking longer than you expected. Maybe you're on the wrong path. No, it's just you have to let things happen on its own. Let it unfold naturally. Let everything fall into place when it's meant to. Okay. Look at that in the bottom of the deck. Because I used this deck earlier and I shuffled it because we had, I don't know if anybody saw the reading I did earlier. We had the man holding a heart and a woman holding a heart. So that was an interesting reading. If you want to see that later on, you can. You can watch the replay later. But anxiety is showing up, and we do have the have no fear. Don't let your anxieties get the best of you. Don't let your fear get the best of you. All right. The numbers we have are 10, 20, 38, and 14. Okay, let's see what messages is the collective. Energy messages. What's the current energy for the collective? We got third chakra, Archangel. Remember we saw the anxieties card? Whenever you feel anxiety, it's in the abdominal area. That's where your sacral chakra lives. That's Virgo energy. Virgo rules the stomach. And also that's where your third chakra lives, right? Confidence, anxiety, fear, that comes from here. But that has to do with confidence or a lack of confidence. When you're usually feeling good, confidence is about feeling good. There are going to be times that you don't feel good. Confidence is not something that is you experience all the time. There's moments where you have those doubts, where you don't feel so confident. I don't know why people think you have to confident is like you're that all the time. No, it's something that like they said, it's a muscle. You have to work it. You're gonna have those low days. You're gonna have those high days. So just don't. You may be feeling things on your third chakra, but you notice how the heart and the mind are lit up too. This third chakra, they say that our gut is our brain, so it processes things, like it's like where our other brain, our second brain lives. But then remember, what are you thinking? What kind of thoughts are you having? Your ego comes from here, your head, your thoughts. Your fears come from here. Your feelings come here, from your heart. When your heart and your head are aligned, then you feel good. When this is lit up like this, like if you're feeling really good, like you feel energized, you feel like you're feeling confident, you feel like you have the energy to go towards something, you feel the motivation, the inspiration, which is coming from the sacral chakra, you feel stable, which is coming from the root, then that brings you in this place where you feel confident, you feel safe, you feel secure in who you are and what you're going to be and how you show up, right? But then this goes up to your heart chakra, and then it aligns with your head. So be careful what you're thinking, because this could kind of throw this off center, or this could throw this off center. Actually, it'll be this, because remember, your chakras start from the root up. So if you're not confident here, you're going to have discord with your heart and your head. Okay, so be careful with that. Be careful with I'm going to read the book. Okay, I'm sorry. It has to do with confidence, because the fear, that's the ego. The ego is your brain. Remember, Pinky and the brain. It's Pinky and the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. Who's the genius and who's insane? Right? Patience. Patience is a virtue. Remember, no, it's not the right time. Please be patient. Be patient with yourself too. Don't feel like some of you may feel like you're not at the right where you want to be. But the thing is, like, everybody's going on at their own pace. So be patient with yourself. It's giving me temperance energy with the patience card. Okay. I saw appreciation at the bottom of the deck. Appreciation is gratitude. Gratitude. Also, when you are not feeling confident about yourself, you usually start to settle for less. So if you are settling for less, it's because you don't feel like you deserve more. Okay, that needs to change. All right, if that's your energy, that needs to change. Yes, you are constrained. Correct. Financial constraints. There may be certain things going on with your finances that is impacting you. You may feel like you have a very tight budget, you limited resources, that you have to be very strategic with how you're spending your money, how you're saving your money. Hey Dana, how are you? It's going well so far. Oh, you have to employ a strategy if you're dealing with this, any financial constraints. Maybe some of you need to log, because it says journal log. Some of you may need to look at how you're spending your money. Look at your bank account. Look at I was watching something that said, oh, I saw this on Instagram. It was like these routines that that are brutally honest. And it said, look at what you're spending. Look at it honestly. Look at where you're putting all you're wasting your money on. And be honest with yourself. Is it something that's worth putting your money towards, or is it something that you shouldn't be? You're wasting your money. So some of you may need to look at your finances. You may even want to journal too, just to help you with your confidence. If there's certain things that you're experiencing when it comes to your confidence, or your sacral, no, that's the solar plexus chakra. Journaling will help you with processing your emotions. Okay, yes, this is a collective reading. I'm going to be doing the subscriber yes or no after I do this reading. Okay, Dana? But I hope your day is going well. I hope everybody's day is going well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. I'm Artemis Oracle. I'm an Oracle and Tarot card reader. If you want to see more from me, consider subscribing. I also have so many other videos you may look at. They're all timeless messages. So if a title catches your eye, even a thumbnail, because you like the way I look, you could check the video so you can see more of me. I'd be funny. My ego is the one that humbles me. It's like, girl, you ain't that important. My ego is the one that says, settle for less. And I'm like, no. Okay, I'm gonna get the book because I feel like there are important messages for us here. For all of us. I include myself, because sometimes when I watch the replay, I'm like, oh yeah, I needed to hear that too, So, okay, let's see. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Remember I talked about Archangel Chamuel. If you're feeling anxious, you're feeling a sense of unease, he's the archangel that you call on for comfort, for a reassurance that everything is going to be okay. I like Archangel Michael for the protection, but I like Archangel Chamuel for the ease. I want to feel good and safe, secure, I want to be, that's the root chakra on this. But I want to feel good, So Archangel Chamuel. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It could be Chamuel, I don't know. Emotions of desire, life force energy. Your solar plexus is where you store your life force energy. It's where, your energy is stored, but it's what goes throughout the chakra system, So you could store a lot of that energy there, and then it disperses where you need it most. It's my understanding. I could be wrong. I'm not a chakra queen, okay? I don't know everything about chakras. I have a basic understanding. Okay, the powerful Archangel Chamuel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. Your life force energy, this is where I tell you your energy is so very precious, and you want to make sure that you're investing it on the things, people, places, and things that deserve it. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. So I'm going to read the reverse meaning, because some of you may be having issues with your solar plexus. And it's just good to hear shadow messages too, because they may resonate with someone out there. When this card is reversed, it indicates a low ebb in your energy. and possibly a lack of purpose. You may have been feeling very fragmented lately, unable to rein in your scattered focus. If this is the case, it's time to become more centered and single minded. You can choose to bring greater sense of enthusiasm to your everyday life. Call for the assistance of Shamuel to help you harness your power and spin this dynamic center of life force expression. Gather up and direct your life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goal and your daily life. The affirmation is: my third chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. Usually, I don't know if I should say this because, I have like a theories, and apparently people who have Cancer in their chart have theories, conspiracy theories. And I want to know, if you have Cancer in your chart, do you have conspiracy theories just like me? I have a Cancer rising. So usually from my experience, when I've had depression, it's definitely tied to this area. So some of you, anxiety, depression, anything. I know that it's a mental health issue. I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and depression. So a lot of us who have been diagnosed, we tend to have issues with our gut. So that may resonate with some of you. But that could be due to a lack of purpose, not knowing what exactly will bring you happiness. How can you bring happiness? What is your reason for living? What is your purpose? Why are you even here? But that's something you have to explore. I definitely recommend therapy for those of you who can have therapy, who have access to that. I would never tell anybody not to get the mental health services that they need. But also, there's other ways too. You could journal, look at your life. Like, you have to be. Some of you could be going through a dark night of your soul, and like I don't know why I said it like that, but a dark night. But that's what they usually say, and it's like you're going through a dark period, and this is the time for you to really like reflect on what is it that has you in this place, and what changes you can personally make. Some of you may need to get mental health counseling, maybe even medication if that will help you. No judgment there. I've tried medication in the past. I got off it because I didn't want to be dependent on medication to feel normal. I wanted to feel my feelings. Some of you may need to process your feelings, and that can help you. And therapy is a good way to do that, but if you're not one that likes to talk, share like very personal things with a stranger, then journaling is another great way to do that. I recommend that, but I also recommend, if you need help, seek out the help you need. So the next card that we have is 16. I had to say that because I don't want to be like saying things and then people are like, she doesn't believe in this. I believe you do what you have to do, what's best for you. Everybody's different. Patience, peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. I want to say something before I continue reading. Sometimes the anxieties that we have are coming from fears. Just fears, or even stuff that you've experienced in the past that you can't change. So some of you may need to work on releasing certain things so that you can allow yourself to heal, and especially allow your life force energy to start to expand and grow and be replenished, so that you can find your purpose, or even find yourself again, because sometimes there's things that we experience that ends up burying who we are, and then we lose a sense of self because of those traumas, those experiences, the disappointments, sadness, the everything that you've experienced that basically kind of made you hide yourself as a defensive mechanism, But I just wanted to say that, all right? So it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. They'll try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. You know, sometimes we get limited. We just get so, this is why you could get stuck or attached to an outcome. And when you get attached to an outcome, it's like you don't see anything else, even something that's even better for you, because you're just looking at the one thing that you want. But this is why the Don't Settle for Less is coming out. Because there could be what you may be wanting, maybe less than what you deserve, and there could be something even better for you just around the corner, but you're like, no, I want that. It's like that picture with Jesus, with the little girl. She has the small teddy bear, but then he's like, give it to me, and then she's like, no, I love this. And behind Jesus, he has like a giant teddy bear. You know, like you're holding on to this little thing, but there could be something greater for you, you know, but you just have to release the reins, have faith, that say you could think, okay, I want this, this is what I want, but then just put it out there. Don't hold on to just that one thing, because yeah, that one thing could come around, but then another opportunity or something, many other opportunities come, and then you get the pick, like the pick of the litter. You get to choose rather than just only seeing this one little thing. You could be having like so many other things, or the one thing that beats out that little thing that you wanted. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. All right, reversed. Peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. The universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your outcomes, and when you open your imagination to all the potential solutions around you. The key is to keep moving forward without frantic need or urgency. Don't give up on your goal. Initiation and renewed action are needed now, so keep an eye open to new and unexpected opportunities around you. You may be surprised by where they lead. The affirmation is, I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. Okay? And then the last card, we have, look, the strategy drop. Financial constraints. Let's go into that one. Restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money, but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money might be tight at this time, so rein in on your spending. Didn't I say that earlier? And be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. And this is not a time for indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. Remember, I was saying you have to look at how you're spending your money. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. Remember, I told you also the appreciation card is about gratitude. So be grateful for what you already have too. The reverse meaning is this card reverse portends an increase in the money about to come your way. The previous constrictions have broken open, and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you'll find that you have the freedom to take more risks and spend without the previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this and every aspect of your life. So if this card in the upright has a negative connotation, but if it was reversed, it's positive. So some of you could be experiencing financial constraints, or some of you may be released from those. Okay? The affirmation is, I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. Okay? Strategy. Be very strategic with your spending. Please. I could read that card, but maybe I should. I'm going to read it. Just this is the last energy card I'm reading. Making a plan. This card shows a pen, journal, compass, and key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. When the strategy card is reversed, it indicates a stall in progress due to lack of planning. You may have a goal in mind, but no specific ideas about how to achieve it. Or you may have found that your original plans have hit a wall, and now it's time to reevaluate things. If this is the case, remember that the path of least resistance may be tempting, but it rarely leads anywhere new. Don't let the mundane tasks of life eat you up all the time and take you off course. Instead of floundering and wandering around in confusion, put some significant mental effort into starting or renewing a comprehensive plan of attack. This card reversed is warning you to get out of the role of passive observer and become the author and director of your own destiny. Take control of your life. Don't let things happen on its own. Some of us do that. Like, no, I need to be forced to make changes. No, some of you have to force yourself to make the change, because if you're forced, you're going to have to go through worse shit. Remember the tower moments? It's better for you to navigate, create the change yourself because you're initiating the change rather than the change being forced on you. And it's going to be totally uncomfortable. So this is time for you to really take control. And the sense of creating a plan and starting to implement one rather than letting things happen on their own. I'm guilty of that. Because sometimes things are hard. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I like the hard way. Show me the hard way. I'm a Scorpio. I love things the hard way. I love when life brings me challenges. It's part of my character development. Okay. All right. So those are the energy messages. Give you your Archangel Michael messages. So if anybody has a yes or no question, please put it in the chat. Remember, only yes or no questions. If it's like, what does somebody feel about me? No, I'm not answering that. Okay. If you want me to answer that, you send me a super chat. Okay. But yes or no questions are free. So yes or no questions, please. And thank you. I have the deck that has the yes or no, but some of them do say maybe unknown. So depending on the card that comes out, sometimes I'll look at the bottom of the deck. If I feel inclined to explain something, to clarify something to you, then I will do that. Okay. So if you have a yes or no question, you can put it in the chat. Hi, Pedro. Hi, FC. If I don't see a question in a certain amount of time, then I'll end up doing another reading, another collective reading. I wanted to do all signs, but that takes so much time. And I wasn't sure what theme I wanted to read. So that doesn't count, FC, because I didn't see it. Put it in the chat. The question I see is, are you taking questions? I don't need a card to answer that one. So, okay. I don't see any questions. So I'm going to go into another reading. And once I get started, you're going to have to wait till I finish. I don't see your question. Nope, I don't see it. If I don't see it, I must not be meant to answer it because I don't see your question. The only one I see is, can you see it now? And are you taking questions? Oh, I like this shirt, but it's making me look like I have a short neck, which I don't. Okay. I have a nice long neck. Not like a swan, but you know what I mean. Okay, I don't see it. Oh, thank you, Monad. I love you too. Oh, thank you. So who want, they want a love reading? Because I got my love cards here. Love, love, love. Ooh, apology. Confession, mending relationship, rebuilding. Okay. Somebody wants to apologize. I see another card. Love offer. Sincere offer of love, romantic gift, expressions of love. Okay. Is there another card? Mm-mm. Oh, wait. That card. 3 cards fell. Okay. All right. Chaser. Low self-esteem, validation of self-worth, abandonment issues. Okay. Remember, third chakra, third chakra. Forbidden fruit, desired but dangerous. Not socially acceptable, tempting and alluring. Okay, somebody's looking at you like you Morticia. You know, your little vampire vixen. Oh my gosh, I wonder how Vixen's doing. She's not a vampire, but I wonder how Vixen's doing. Sending her love. And then opposites, differences, creating barrier, love and strife, love versus ego, 2 opposing forces. So it's like opposites attract in a way, right? Why this fucking fly? I do that and they get knocked out. They be like, they be dazed and confused. And I'm like, you're dazed and confused and dead. Okay. I want to get one more card. Uh-oh. I'm going to do it like this. I don't know why I'm not seeing FC's question. I don't know if you put a word that's blocked in my thing, because if it's blocked, because I have blocked words. Let me see. One more, please, for the collective. I'm going to clarify each card. Oh, healing. Reevaluating needs, self-care, self-love, moving forward. Okay. It's interesting. I've put the cards a certain way so you can, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can push this back. Okay, apology, love offer, chaser, forbidden fruits, opposites, healing. Okay, somebody wants to apologize, make a love offer to you. I don't know if this is someone that was chasing you or someone that you may have been chasing. And that could be why they want to apologize to you. Because usually when someone's a chaser, there's 2 reasons. Some people, they go after what they want, but then also it says here, someone who has low self-esteem. You know, remember like Steve Urkel, like he was the ultimate chaser. You know, he was always up Laura's ass, you know, and she had no interest in him. But then later on, didn't she realize, like, didn't she see him for who he truly was? I don't know if she apologized to him for being a bitch, but if she was a bitch, you know. Some people, it depends. Some people might see her as a bitch or not. You know, I'm not saying she was, but maybe to a man she was like, why she didn't go with the Virgo? The incels. I deserve a girlfriend. You know? I'm sorry. I should never say anything. That's going to be my transcript now. Anyway, somebody could be seeing you as forbidden fruit. You may be very attractive, tempting. Also, this person could, I don't know why this popped up in my mind, so I'm going to say this person could be in a relationship already, but they feel a sense of attraction. They know it will be inappropriate for them to pursue you in any way, make some sort of love offer towards you, but some of them might be, some maybe just simply admiring you, rubbing one off, you know, to you without you even knowing how to say that for some reason. But also this, it could be a circumstance where it wouldn't be socially appropriate, and then that may have to do with, we're in 2026 now, race. I hate this. I have to say this. Race, religion, culture, you know, gender, like your sexual preference, you know. There could be somebody else that wants to make a love offer to you. They may not be who your type. They may not be the type of person that you would be into. Like you, like they said, like you're the opposites of each other. But there may be too many differences too, and it may be tied to the forbidden fruit, like the religion, even like the distance between you two. It could be like the orientation, but you could be having like different political beliefs and all that, but somehow there's attraction there, you know. But somebody is attracted to you, does see you as forbidden, someone that probably people wouldn't really agree with being with, you know, like you, people would like question, like, why are they together? Like, they're so different. They're like the opposite of each other. They have nothing in common or whatever. And it could also be that it's perceived that way, but you know, you and this person could seem like you're opposites of each other, but you may have a lot of similarities too. So there could be physical differences between you two. Like maybe you're a short guy with you're like a tall woman, or we always hear the short girls always wanting the tall guys. Like, okay, whatever. You're looking like a kindergartner with a basketball player, you know, taking you to school while you're holding hands, going on a date. That looks a little weird to me, you know. Well, I guess people like to be thrown around like rag dolls and shit, you know. I'm 5'8", so I just find it very weird, you know. You see these pictures like Shaquille O'Neal with his kindergartner wife or girlfriend or whatever. Hi, Alpha. Thank you so much for the super chat. But then, okay, some of you, if you are someone who experiences issues with your self-esteem, like you don't really value yourself, you're like in that Five of Pentacles energy. Some of you may be in this healing journey, maybe learning how to love yourself and appreciate yourself, but also you could be seeing that there's a part of you who is in that chaser energy, and you realize, yeah, I'm like really making myself look a certain way, and you may be realizing or having that understanding that that's something, that's a wound that you have that you need to fix. You know, you feel like you have to chase, but you never, but it's time for you to start chasing healing rather than chasing love, you know. Some of you may feel like love has been elusive, you know. Some of you can even have abandonment issues. It's interesting because I remember in a past relationship, I felt like I was having separation anxiety with the person. But if you understand that what was going on too, and it's interesting because now I'm thinking about it, like some of you could be dealing with somebody that lives in a totally different country. They may be traveling a lot. Wow, you are. I'm like 5'8", and I've been around a guy that was like 6'7". I felt so tiny next to him. I was like, no, I don't want to be. I like my guys to be closer to my height because I want to be able to look you in the eyes. I want to be able to go like, I don't want you to have to bend over and be hunched and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not answering questions right now, but you could put no, I would say wait for when I start to answer questions because now I'm in a love reading. And hi, fairy goddess. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, some of you could be in that dynamic where you feel like you're not really feeling really good about yourself, and you have been in certain love relationships. You could have been devaluing yourself, so you may be having that like epiphany that there's certain things that you need to change within you so that you can have better experiences with love. Okay, so I'm going to clarify. Okay. Oh, well, hope your day gets better. It gets to calm down, especially since the weekend is coming up. Oh, I'm crouching. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay, so let's find out about who wants to apologize. Who wants to apologize? Who wants to apologize to the collective? Okay, we got... Oh, wow. Okay. This is... Oh, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then the Moon. Someone has been reflecting, I would say, in the night, thinking about you, thinking about your relationship, your connection, and... I think that in the night, I think that's when they certain feelings start to show up for them. And maybe they're also getting, there's certain things that are coming to light for them where they feel like they may not have been giving to the connection the way they should have, and they want to apologize. If there was some sort of disagreement, argument, a fight, or something to cause a disruption within your connection, they're wanting to rebuild. But I feel like it's in the night that they really feel these emotions, because we have the Moon here and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but we have the Moon here, which is Cancer energy. So you could have Cancer in your chart, even Pisces too. But it could be they have that in their chart. And that it's something that you probably don't even know they want to do. It's something that they keep hidden. They could have regrets that they haven't shared with you about what happened in your connection, and whatever reason they want to apologize. Why do they want to apologize? Why do they want to apologize? Okay, Queen of Wands. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? And I'm not, the first thing that came out of my mind was like, they think you're their match, because the King and Queen of Wands, and they're a couple. Even though they say it could be a karmic-y kind of couple, but maybe the person's now seeing your value, seeing everything that you bring, your warmth, your love, your beauty, the passion that you bring into their life. So like in the night, I feel like, yes, definitely, they definitely are thinking about you in the night. Yeah, you are in their dreams. They dream about you. They dream about you. Ooh, you know what came to my mind? Talking to the moon. Talking to the moon. I also, their desire for you too in the night. They desire you. I don't know if like in their connection, if there was something forbidden going on, but there is desire. But they don't, the dangerous part, we're going to find that out. But yeah, they are thinking about you in the night. They dream about you. I don't know if you have been having dreams about whoever maybe are wanting to apologize to you. I don't know whose story this is. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh my God, I can't even check this. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay. Why? I ordered something in the same day delivery. Okay. They said they here. I'm in the middle of a fucking live stream. And you see me freaking out right now. Let me see if I could, because am I building? Okay, now I gotta call my kid's father. Hold on a moment. Okay, my son got my package. Thank God. Okay. All right. Yeah, this person dreams about you. They think about you at night. I don't know, there's something forbidden about the connection. Hi, Evie Lion. Okay, so when I finish this love reading, then I'll answer your question, okay? So feel free, like, very honest, put your question in. If you got, you could, everybody put your question in, and once I finish this this love reading, then I'll go into answering questions. So I want to see what's forbidden. What is forbidden? What is forbidden? Ooh, the Hermit. Have some of you like closed somebody out? Like you blocked somebody? Because for the Hermit card, it's like someone who has gone into isolation, into solitude, introspection. Got the Six of Cups, Four of Wands. Some of you, I don't know, what I'm getting is some of you could have been, I don't know if it's connected with this relationship or it could be connected to the past relationships or past, some of you may have blocked off this person or this person could have blocked you off, I don't know. But then that could be why they wanted to apologize to you too. Because there could have been, somebody was dealing with some past pain and hurt and really needing to restabilize themselves. You know, somebody needed to, you know, take a moment, a break to catch their breath, to feel at ease, to gain some sort of understanding about whatever happened in the past in the relationship, because it could have been something that happened in the past within the relationship. Thank you, Enoch. Hope you're doing well. So there could have been something that happened in the relationship that caused somebody to want to like step back, take time to themselves because they needed to restabilize themselves. Maybe someone wasn't feeling in like this really good celebratory energy. Someone could have been low vibing and they needed to like restore the energy. Remember earlier I was talking about the third chakra and I mentioned Virgo energy. Virgo rules the stomach area. And that's where we tend to feel a lot of anxiety. A lot of the anxiety gets stuck here. We feel it in our gut. So yeah, some of you may have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, insecurity, stress, lack of confidence. And maybe you could have put yourself, like you may have been mysterious, you may have become elusive in some way where maybe this person felt like they did something wrong and maybe wanting to apologize, or they actually did something wrong that they need to apologize for, but it was something that happened in the past. I don't know if it was something that they said, if some of you felt like they weren't being honest with you, or it could have been just some sort of communication you had with them, or there was some sort of something that was said. Maybe somebody said the truth and someone didn't like it, or someone needs to speak the truth, and because there may have been something hidden, somebody was not being honest, maybe hiding certain things. With the moon card too, because that's hidden, the hidden, what you don't know too. So somebody could have been hiding something. Take that as it resonates. Okay, now tell me about love offer. Oh, that card came out. Eight of Swords. Someone stuck in their mind, trapped in their mind. Sincere offer of love, romantic gift, expressions of love. Somebody wants to communicate with you, but they're stuck in their head about what they want to say, how they want to say it. They're anxious. They're feeling a lot of anxiety. The apology could also be the love offer too. Wanting to make amends and also showing love. Sincere offer of love, romantic gift, expressions of love. Someone maybe want to express their emotions towards you. Maybe someone didn't really tell you how. Somebody probably made you feel like they didn't love you or they didn't care about you. And that could be something that puts you in your head, maybe have you feeling anxious or sad. Or this could be something that they regret, that they didn't express their true feelings towards you. And they could be also realizing that they could have put you in that anxious, stressed or energy, that Nine of Swords energy. And that could be what's keeping them stuck in their head. Please take it as it resonates. I try to read as many scenarios as I can. Can I get one more? Oh, wow. With the Death card, somebody doesn't want your connection to end. You know, with the Death in reverse, they don't want it to end. Because death has to do with something ending so something can begin. They don't want to begin again. You know, they want to continue with your relationship. But there was something in the relationship that wasn't stable. Maybe somebody wasn't as committed or thinking about the long term before. And that could be what is stopping, what is maybe ending. That could be what's ending. Yeah, they want to have a new beginning, right? With you. They don't want to have a new beginning without you. So if there was any, it's like they want to close out the cycle of, because in the reverse, it's like, it is like a not wanting something to end, right? But it could be with this coming out together, they want to end the fact that they weren't committed, that they weren't invested, that they weren't putting in the work. And but this could be where they're now wanting to do that, you know? Oh, that makes sense. Because if you look at it, the person is realizing that you're someone that they want to have the long term with. They want to have a new beginning, right? Because they want the Ten of Pentacles with you. But they know something has to end. You had to close out the past in order to move towards the future, to start things over, start fresh, leaving the past behind. All right. What is the opposites? Oh, Lordy Jesus, why did that card fall? Oh, got the Knight of Cups with the Lovers. Remember I was saying something? You and this person could be of different races. You can be different, right? Because you see a Knight of Cups. I don't know anybody's race here on my channel. As far as I know, you're human. You know, that's the only race that matters here, the human race. But I don't know if some of you have been dealing with someone with darker skin or you're someone who has darker skin. But the Lovers, it's like, regardless of what someone has emotions. Someone definitely has emotions. Somebody has romantic emotions, but that doesn't really answer what the difference is. Creating barrier, love and strife, love versus ego, two opposing forces. The World. So this is like the completion of a cycle. Nine of Cups. Got Nine of Cups. It could be the way you express love to each other. Some of you may have different love languages. Some of you may have different ways of expressing love, and that could be the opposite. Like maybe one person expresses love in a way that the other person doesn't receive love, and that could create a bit of a conflict, you know? If you've been in relationships and you know what I'm talking about, like for me, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm someone that could give gifts, but you giving me a gift don't work on me. That's not my love language. Don't give me gifts. I need quality time. Some people, they like to give gifts, but they don't like, I like to give gifts, but I don't like to receive them. I like quality time. Your time is my gift. Don't give me like little shit, you know? I mean, like, I'm appreciative, you know, especially if it's something that I do like. But I'm very picky. So if you give me something I don't really like, it's hard for me to appreciate it. I could appreciate the thought, but I can't appreciate the gift if it's something that I don't like, you know? That may sound selfish, but if you know what I mean, it's like somebody giving you something that you don't even need or like. You're like, you're wasting your money, you know? Like, that's how I look at it. You're giving me something I don't like. You're wasting your money. I'd rather you spend time with me or, you know, give me a gift card. I'm giving myself away, but it doesn't have to be that. But I'm getting like, there could be a difference in the way you express love to each other, but there could actually be a physical difference, like maybe with culture, religion, race. But the Lovers card shows people that look like of the same, like they're the same, like same ancestry. So for some of you, it may not even be that. It could be the love languages thing too, but it could be the opposites attract, you know, maybe different belief systems, different races, skin colors. I'm gonna say it's different skin colors, different love languages, beliefs, religions, cultures, skin, immigration status, something. It could even have to do with, there may be a distance between you and the person, because the world, some of you, it could be somebody that lives in another part of the world. And that could be something that's interfering with the relationship. But how does that collect with this? I don't know, like, no. Oh, for some of you, something could have happened where this person may have left. Like they traveled without you. Outside message. That popped up in my mind. I'm like, you know what, that might mean something to somebody. Sometimes I get weird stuff and I'm like, but I have to share it because it might mean something to someone. All right. Let's see. Who is the chaser here? Tell us about the chaser. Tell us about the chaser. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. We got someone who is like financially well off, someone stable, secure, grounded, abundant. But the fact is, the chaser card is someone who doesn't feel that good about themselves. So it could be someone who maybe acting like they got everything, like they're all good and stuff, but deep down inside, they're not. Like Temperance, Sagittarius energy. It's like, they look like, yeah, life is perfect. I have everything I need. And inside it's like, you know, like just, like this is what you see and this is what you don't see. It's like that moon energy. So someone is definitely feeling a sense of unworthiness. They may seem like they are, like putting off this, like I know the card's not in reverse, but I'm reading intuitively. Someone could be like, it could be this. Someone may be they may be like pretending, they're putting up a facade, pretending like they're feeling good about themselves, like they have everything they need, but inside they have like that storm going on. You know, like, yeah, I look like I'm okay outside, but inside there's hidden emotions, hidden fears, hidden insecurities from the moon, you know? Tell me more about the chaser. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the Star. And it's funny because I was saying somebody could be healing the fact that they have low self-esteem. And then remember earlier with the Archangel Michael, don't settle for less. Someone who was in the chasing energy, maybe healing this part of themselves, because you got the Five of Wands, it's that conflict, it's differing views. That could be the opposites too. Maybe someone didn't realize that they were making someone feel unworthy because they weren't giving, like they weren't doing what the chaser wanted them to do to validate them. Maybe the chaser wanted some sort of validation and the person that they were dealing with wasn't doing that for them, you know? That could be the conflict. But the Five of Pentacles is my lack of self-worth card. Someone who feels like they are not enough, they're not good enough, they're not worthy. They feel like they're left out in the cold. It's also that fear of abandonment. Maybe somebody feels like they've been abandoned, or someone feels like everybody abandons them. But then the Star is the healing, and it's tied to the healing here. Somebody is definitely needing to heal that. The chaser is definitely needing to work on their self-esteem, work on that inner conflict they have about themselves, or even about the way other people may view them, perceive them, because the Five of Wands is about like differing points of views, is competing. Somebody has maybe having competing thoughts. Maybe they feel like they're always in competition. That's why they feel like they have to chase somebody, because they don't want to lose the person. But the thing is like, is this even a person that's good enough for you? Remember in the angels, like you could be wanting something, but it may not be what's meant for you, because something better, there may be other opportunities, better opportunities coming towards you that you're not aware of, because you're so fixated on that one little thing that you want, that you're holding on to that little teddy bear that when Jesus got the giant one behind his back, you know? So somebody definitely is needing to heal their self-esteem issues. Okay. Somebody, like I saw the Ace of Wands at the bottom. Somebody needs their spark back. Somebody lost their spark. And that's the third chakra, you know? Remember this anxiety, lack of worthiness. It comes from the third chakra. And it also stemming from the base, the root chakra, the instability, feeling unsafe, feeling insecure, unstable. And then that blocks your sacral chakra, where you create, you reproduce, the passion, Hierophant, the healing, and the Hierophant. Oh, the Knight of Wands too came out. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy, grounding. Somebody's definitely needing to ground themselves, restabilize, recenter themselves, so that they can like find their mojo, like get their power back, which is the Knight of Wands, get their motivation, feel that spark again within themselves. Because somebody may have been wasting their energy, time and energy, chasing somebody, and they kind of lost their way, they lost their path. So with this healing and this recentering, this regrounding, this commitment to self, commitment to healing, it's going to allow somebody to feel like get their spark back and go after what it is they want, whether it's like putting themselves out there for understanding their worth, going after what they're worth, but not in the chaser, like I'm not good enough and I have to chase, I have to make somebody love me, I have to beg for love, you know. It's more like you're taking control, you're taking power, you're letting your drive, your passion, you're getting that back so that you can like embody the power that exists within you. You know, you're taking authority over your life with the Emperor card showing up. You know, you're taking control of yourself. Also seeing the power, remembering who the fuck you are. You know, you're the sun, the moon, the stars. We got the sun, the moon, the moon, and the stars. Some of you need to remember that. If you're this person that has issues with your sense of self-worth, you are the sun, the moon, and the stars. Remember that. You need to remember that, because that showed up too. Yeah, you need to see yourself from a different perspective. Seeing yourself, seeing your value, knowing what you bring to the table. Sometimes we forget that when we're chasing something that we want, you know, and it's normal too. Sometimes you forget. But maybe this is your wake-up call. Maybe I'm reminding you that, you know, you have power. You get to decide your worth, your value, what you accept, what you reject, you know. we're not supposed to chase things. We're supposed to attract things, you know? You have to remember that. The magician should have came out too. You're the magician of your own life. You have to start seeing things clearly, you know? A change of perspective is going to bring clarity to you. You're going to be seeing the truth of who you are, what you bring to the table, what you truly deserve, rather than settling for less, you know? And allowing yourself to get to a place where you can receive it rather than chasing it. You know, you can have that moment, that hermit moment to yourself, and allow whatever is meant for you, what you truly deserve, to flow into your life rather than you chasing it. You know, harmony, love, family, the family you want to create, the family you want to build, or bringing a family back together if that's your case. And if that's the case too, some of you, your insecurity could be the hindrance in your relationship, you know? So you get to decide if you're going to be happy or not. But the thing is, you have to see things clearly from a different perspective and allow things to flow naturally. Allow things to unfold naturally. Don't chase it. Don't act. Remember the first card we got with the Archangel Michael message? No, it is not yet time. So this is you sitting pretty, enjoying your time to yourself if you are single. And maybe you're waiting for that apology for somebody, but I hope you're sitting down, having a cup of coffee, but enjoying life, enjoying the moment, not just sitting there waiting like, when is Tommy gonna come? I'm waiting. I have his coffee ready. No, we're not doing that, okay? I always bring up Tommy. Shout out to Tommy. I don't know who Tommy is. But okay, I'm going to end this reading now. I hope it was helpful to whoever needed to hear it. I hope Tommy got the message he needed. I don't know who, I know a Tommy. He was like, he's a rock star. I haven't heard from Tommy in a long time. I used to work with a guy named Tommy. I wonder how he's doing. Okay. That was funny. Okay, so I see I have a couple. Evie has a question. I don't know if anybody else put a question. But remember, it's only yes or no questions. If I feel inclined to clarify, then I'll clarify. If it's just a yes or no, then it's yes or no. I hope that reading was helpful to anyone who needed to hear the message. Okay. So I'm going to be using my learning tarot, which has the yes, no, maybe so answers. Like I said, if I feel inclined to clarify, then I will. I wonder how, I have somebody joined my membership and I'm like so happy, but then I'm like, wow, I only have one person. So I'm like, I need them to like contact me. I think there's a way for me to contact them through YouTube, which is good. So I might message them because since they're my only member, they get to, I don't want to do a live stream with just one person. So I'm going to see how I could do their reading because yeah, I can't be having a membership. I could do that, but then it'll just be a very short live stream for that person so I could answer their question and then that's it. I can't do like a full length reading like this. I mean, like, yeah, I could, but nobody's going to be there, only that person. So I really appreciate the person that joined my membership. Thank you so much. You know, you made my day. I was like, why does that person have a badge next to their name? And I had to look. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh my God, I got my first member. Thank you so much. I don't want to say their name because I don't know if they want me to say their name. But as far as I know, they're not on the live stream because if they were here, they would have said hi to me. Okay, I'm just like preparing myself because it's just a nose. It's just a nose. Whew. There's a lot of talking. So I hope everybody is having a good day. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. I am Artemis Oracle. I'm an Oracle and Tarot card reader. If you have a yes or no question, you must be subscribed to my channel. And if you are already subscribed and you have been subscribed for the last 20 minutes, feel free to put your yes or no question in the chat and I'll answer it. Like I said, I'm using my deck that has the yes or no on them already, and it also has maybes. If I feel inclined, I will clarify the message, but it's supposed to simply be a yes or no. And let me check the time because I cannot answer legal questions, medical questions. I don't really feel comfortable answering third-party questions because I have a thing about that. Okay. I'm just getting myself prepared. So far, I only see... Okay, I only see one question for Evie Lion. Wow. Somebody needs to hear this because I keep shuffling and this card keeps saying, do not settle for less. Do not settle for less. I'm going to repeat that. Do not settle for less. Do not settle for less. Okay, Evie Lion, let me know if you're still here so I can answer your question. I'm not going to answer it anyway, but I need to. It helps to know if you're still here. There's this fucking fly. Puñeta. Puñeta. It's like damn it in Spanish. Puñeta. In case you don't know, I'm Puerto Riqueña, Latina. I was born and raised in New York. I look Indian, but I am not Indian. But it's a compliment because Indian women are beautiful. I'm a Caribbean Indian, just so you know. Caribbean Indian. Taino. The indigenous people of the Caribbean. Specifically, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, I believe. Just in case you didn't know. All right, so Evie Lion. Let me put this here. Evie Lion. Will something good happen for Evie Lion? I hope she's here, and I want what? Please, Spirit. What does Evie Lion need to know? Okay, will something good happen to Evie Lion soon? Will something good come to Evie Lion's life soon? Will something good happen to Evie Lion's life soon? Will something to Evie Lion's life soon? Something good for Evie Lion. Will something good happen for Evie Lion? Will something good happen for Evie Lion? Oh, wow. Okay. So, Evie Lion, you got a yes, but it's interesting that you have the Three of Swords. So, the fact that it came out as yes is like whatever heartbreak or disappointment that you've been experiencing, you're going to be moving past that. You're going to be healing from that. That could be with something good. If you have faced some sort of disappointment, there may be something good coming towards you that's going to make up for it. Yes. That's what I got for you, Evie Lion. I hope that helps you. Okay, does anybody else have a yes or no question? I know I went kind of long with that love reading, but I wanted to clarify. You fly. I don't know if I got it. I'm like, die! It's like a little fly. Does anybody else have a question? It's bothering me. That fly is really playing with me. It's like one of those little gnats. What do they say? The flies are spies. The flies are spies. And my cards are mixed up now. The flies are spies. Okay, if I don't get a question, I'm going to end up doing another reading or just going to end the live stream. I have to put it for that long because if I don't, people will just like distract me with their the questions while I'm reading, and I'm like, I need to stay focused. And also, there are certain people that want to come on and spread their germs, you know, if you know what I mean. Let me see something here. As long as you love me, could be platinum, could be platinum, da, 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 da. As long as you love me. Okay. I don't have any questions. So I need to know if anybody's waiting, because I could just bounce it off right now. I could go home, have some dinner. There's 2 flies here. Okay, so no questions? I know there's somebody else that may be a little bit more interesting on right now. But let's see. Is there anything else I want to do? Because I think I used all my cards already. Okay. So I thank you all for being here. I appreciate you for your time, your energy. I don't know if I'll be going on live tomorrow, but let's see. Maybe I could do yes or no questions tomorrow. If not, sorry, gonna have to wait for another time. Yeah, got the fly. Yeah. Okay, so I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend ahead if I don't see you. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care, everyone. Bye.